You're watching the Insert Name Here show. We're back at Supanova, Melbourne, and today we've got another guest with us. International guest now.
Special.
Maybe you'd like to introduce yourself. I never really know how I should be introducing you.
My name is Jeffrey Cruz, but my pen name is Chamba. And yeah, you can call me whichever, really. I don't really care.
I think we'll go with Chamba for now. Well, Chamba, thank you very much for dressing up for the interview. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're on film. Well, we know that you're a bit of a, obviously a brilliant artist, and you're very popular amongst DeviantArt. Talk to us a little bit about you growing up. Have comic books always been a part of your upbringing?
Mainly cartoons. Been into cartoons since I was since I can remember. But like early on, Transformers. That was like a massive influence on me.
I approve of that.
Yeah, Transformers was like the first thing I got into.
So you would have been a child of the 80s, you would have been watching Thundercats, Master of the Universe, all the usual.
Totally. That was my stuff, especially like Thundercats, loved it.
Watching it now is approving.
Watching it now though, Thundercats isn't the greatest thing. But you know, it's good for a laugh.
Now, do you not think that Thundercats is due for a bit of a reboot, you know, with all these things coming up?
It. I think that one, if anything, could go really well. Really well.
Fantastic. Well, how did you get into the comic book industry, I guess, illustrating?
Illustrating, I've always been drawing. It's kind of like a passion of mine. I never really thought that I could do it as a profession, so when I found out that I could actually do it, it'd be like, cool, I want to do that. It seems like it's right up my alley. I didn't know how to do it back then though, so I figured like forums and whatnot online, and then even then I didn't know about conventions.
So you're not professionally trained? Did you go to any art schools or anything?
I did a course in art because my parents wanted me to get a degree in something. So I got one in art. Yeah, it's a very Asian thing. It's like, we don't care what you get a degree in, so long as it's a degree in something. And I'm like, I'm not going to fall back on it because it's going to be nothing. I didn't learn a lot from there because I already knew what I wanted to do, but it definitely allowed me to explore you know, various fields of art, and because of that I learned more. So.
Okay, so you didn't learn a lot, so I won't ask you which school you went to, but did you grow up in Melbourne? Are you a local here?
I definitely grew up in Melbourne. Like I was born in the Philippines, but I don't really remember anything from it at this point, so I can't even consider myself Filipino at this point. But yeah, like heritage-wise, you know, you grow up in a household, but in terms of everything else, I'm definitely Australian, so
fantastic.
Local, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I got onto your work from the Street Fighter books produced by Udon Entertainment. What other things have you done around that time since?
For Udon, I've done a lot of stuff which unfortunately don't get published, like concept art, for cartoons, toys, movies, and stuff like that. It's great to work on them, but it does suck because as fun as it is to draw for those things, you don't really, like, no one gets to see them, but like your boss and say the guys who are hiring you, and you're like, oh, I want to show people, because it's just so exciting to work on these certain properties. So yeah, it sucks.
So so you've worked on Street Fighter. Are there any
worked on Street Fighter.
Other properties that you can tell us you've worked on?
Well, I did concepts for Sucker Punch. So that's one thing. We did this. I guess it's old now. So we did designs for the Hulk versus cartoon. There was He-Man concepts I did. Do you know those DC bombshells?
That's right. Yeah, you were telling me about those pieces. So you've really had your hand in quite a lot of different things, haven't you?
Yeah, that's why I love working for Udon, because you get to. It's not just comics. Like, as much as I love comics, which I do. And Street Fighter as well. It's so much other things. So yeah, there's too much things to go on with that.
So you know, in Street Fighter, as the kids say, who is you main? Who are you maining with Street Fighter?
Dan.
Dan?
Yeah.
You're a bit of a Dan guy.
Because Dan is like, he's human and he's kind of got no abilities, but he's amazing at the same time. Because he's versing all these guys who are just so strong. So yeah, I like that. He's awesome. And he's funny.
You know, I thought the correct answer would have been Ken, but I'll let you off with that one.
Also Q.
Q.
Because,
yes,
you know, it's very tokusatsu. I love that. Like Kamen Rider, all that type of stuff.
Excellent, excellent. Well, now you do a podcast as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is that still
It's on
ongoing?
hiatus right now. It's really hard because my internet connection is quite crappy, and my other two co-hosts are overseas. So yeah,
Makes it a bit hard to coordinate, I guess.
So yeah, we'll hopefully pick that back up once I get back there.
So what are your plans for the upcoming future then? I know that, you know, we said that you're an international guest. You are.
I'm local. I'm local based, but I do like travel back and forth from here in Seattle. I like to do conventions, you know, in the US and whatnot. But future plans, hopefully get volume 2 of Random Views out. That's a definite. I want to get it done. It's just timing. I got to get some Street Fighter stuff done first, and yeah, we'll see what goes from there.
Sounds like you're going to be very busy. Well, we love having you down here, and hopefully this isn't the last we'll see you in Melbourne.
It won't be.
That's what I want to hear. Are you still going to be rocking the moment?
It grows so quickly, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, I can shave it off now, and it'll be back in the next 2 months.
I'm just envious, you know, because I can't. I've been growing this for like 2 days now, and this is as good as I can get.
Some Asians are lucky with that.
Yeah.
Some Asians are lucky with that.
Well, you're a man. Well, Jeff Chamba, thank you so much for your time.
Not a problem.
We always appreciate running into you, and yeah, keep watching the Instant Name Here show.
I like your name.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
Not a problem.
See you guys next time.
I might not look up a lot of time, I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know now.
All good. So we're at Supanova Melbourne live, the Insert Name Here show. We've got.
I think the whole show should be like that, where it's almost like I'm off center.
Is that a reflection on you in any way?
No, yeah,
Hey, Chamba, if you do look up, how would you position yourself?
like this.
Oh, like that? Sorry, let me
Just to make sure I don't cut your head off or something.
That'd be good actually.
Jeff, thanks so much.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm glad you've got a name now.